Hey folks, it's Community Kev, and we're at the 2025 Icast in Orlando, Florida for the world's biggest trade expo. We're going to show you some interviews and some new products, our new product placement that we have, talking about our children's workbooks, getting those into the new product showcase to highlight them throughout the fishing industry. We have a couple of meetings here. This is the world's biggest trade show, and pretty much everybody is highlighting what they have coming out for 2026. This is the display, plus some of their other products as well. Again, 2025 Icast here in Orlando, Florida. Community Kev, Royal Anglers Fishing Show, highlighting Real Guppy Outdoors, Royal Angler Network, and all the work that we do from multimedia to education, government affairs, and all the neat stuff that we do in the fishing industry and throughout the coast, basically coast to coast, from East Coast to West Coast. The host with the most on display here this weekend. Again, you're going to see some great interviews, some of our big partners, and everybody that's even here to try to get that Shark Tank dream to come true. You can come out here with a product that you build in your garage or make in your own living room, or a couple of guys get together and a family business like we did, and you get a chance to showcase it here, and maybe some big department store or something like that could help you out with your purchase orders to put you on the map. Again, Community Kev, once again at Orlando, the biggest trade show, Icast 2025. This is a pretty long episode, so it might take a couple. You might see two different clips because there's a lot to film out here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey throughout this episode of Royal Anglers Fishing Show. Let's go. Our impact report, so you see the work that we're doing. So you'll see more of the nonprofit side, but on the inside, you'll see that when we're teaching the students, this is just kind of our numbers on the inside and some of our partners, our media. We got the Small Business Award. Got award for Small Business of the Year through our leadership, employee relations, community impact, and our innovation. These are the intern positions that we have, so our multimedia for our TV show that's starting to grow. We got some funding for that, so we're going to be on more television networks. Journalism, outreach and outdoor, and then the business marketing. We have these students, some of them over there in our shops. We went from local stuff, we now been doing national. These are our partners.
So what
our fishing partners, we got you in there.
What got you into all this?
All this? I've wanted to do a fishing show since I was a kid. I used to watch Bill Dance and Roland Martin on TNN when I was a kid, so I used to practice like if I was on camera. So then I went back to make a TV fishing show for California, educational based about 16 years ago. Working on the sport boats, I couldn't go to school and take classes. So 2 years later, go by, I'm able to take some night classes to do this educational fishing show that wasn't just trying to sell a product or act like I'm the main guy. I wanted to, since I worked on boats since I was 11 years old, I've been answering questions for tourism in California for years. I have a PBS style. I like teaching from that perspective, and I want to make my own show in California.
So that's cool. And I got to take the Customation show. Just the culture that you guys have, very unique, and it's diehard. I love it.
Yep.
It's important to me to support anglers. You know what I mean? In 1925, Andrew D. McGill, and this is all going to make sense. Andrew D. McGill starts the company. He's fly fishing, his flies that he's using, they're getting beat up. And after a fish or two, he can use them more. So he creates a process, it's called the Willis wing fly, but it was born on the water. Okay, so Clear Creek is about an hour west of Denver. That's where we're located to this day. This, Wright McGill, this is his partner, but it's not just his partner, it's his cousin. They were fishing buddies. So when I did research for this, and they would make long trips, they would post it in the newspaper, like almost the one ads, leaving the Trinidad, be back in 4 days. So they fished together all the time. He had the ideas on the water, he was a banker, he had the finances, but the core of it is they fished together and they were anglers. This was born on the water. 1929, on the Colorado River, again, this is Andrew D. McGill, sees an eagle, swoop down, grabs a trap, looks at the eagle's talon, goes, what if I did that to my fishing? Bends it in, that's the birth of the eagle club. Changes fishing forever. So you get through all this stuff, right? You get the industriousness and the business side of it, but what I'm really trying to get to is right here. This is his bride, Madeline. So Stan Wright passes away a little bit earlier. Andrew D. McGill passes away in 1960. Madeline has an opportunity either to sell or buy it the McGill family. She buys it, and then she kills it. She grows the business. She enhances culture. Just like Andrew D. McGill and Stan Wright, she believes in the people that works there. So I work Monday through Thursday. Fridays are for fishing. She did that when she was at the office. To this day, we work Monday through Thursday. We work on Fridays in the office so we can fish. Come up here. This is their son, Lee. Lee's also an angler. All right, so he takes over in 1977. You think about 77 to 2024, you've got the birth of laser shark, the birth of trocar, all kinds of different innovation. But Lee, who's still in the office to this day, a diehard angler himself. So you get all the way up here to the current chairman of the board, Mr. Drew McGill. He's the grandson of Andrew D. McGill and Madeline McGill. He's a diehard angler. He fishes all overnight. Loves catching tuna on top water of all things. But he's a diehard angler as well. So a lot of folks, if you don't know, like Eagle Class American Made, I know you know, but it's family owned and family operated. We just had a gal that retired 47 years at Eagle Claw. The McGill family treats us like family. So it's not just big business and all the rest of stuff. We're sticks at Eagle Claw. The McGill family, they're all sticks. So it's one of those things where when you live what we live and you do what we do, take care of your own. And that's what I think is cool about your story is when I got back from California and started looking on all your stuff, you can tell you care about people. So does a big old family. But that's the thing. Like you know, we have this on all of our products. This doesn't tell the story. That's a logo. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things where it's just something to be proud of. And anybody that fishes our hooks, you know, I want them to know that like it's not just a fisher. You know, it's all of this, but on top of it, it's an opportunity. You know what I mean? So it's yeah, very proud of the team and just the people. You know, people. That's what I like about what you're doing. People. You know, you get here, and one of the things you told me earlier, you said it's not just a commercial. I'm not just selling. We're not either. You know what I mean? We want to be a part. You want to fish. We want to be a part. That's it. You know what I mean?
We do.
That's right. So
I think I've been coming just tell you. Tinny, I believe was his name.
Tinny Mountain. Oh, come back here. Oh my goodness. Okay, Tinny Mountain. So you've seen this a billion times in your life. Okay, that's Paul Mountain. In 1946, he goes fishing with Andrew D. McGill, Stan Wright, newspaper photographer, and I think it was Jack Dennis, a movie star. He was playing fishing guide, but he worked for Wright McGill. Like he started off driving trucks, he did quality control, ended up being a salesman. What you see there that looks like a stringer, it's not a stringer. It's a Wright McGill Granger fly rod in 1946, cost $100. So the owner of the company, Andrew D. McGill, he said, "You're not too particular about what you string fish up on now." So 1946, I'm not going to pretend I did the math. ChatGPT did the math. That's a $1,600 fly rod. Wow. But that I want to say is Tinny Mountain's either dad or grandpa.
He's his grandpa.
Yeah.
That's what he said. My grandpa's on there. So.
Family.
Yeah.
Family.
That's how long we've been trying to get with the Eagle Claw. So it hasn't been like we're shopping ourselves around.
Yeah.
I got the eagle right here tattooed. I got the American flag. I mean, there's a lot of symbolic things from family. And Thomas here that's filming. We had a meeting the other day, and I'm like, bro, we have a culture and a family that we're really trying to build. About Kevin Jr. decided to meet today. That's what we're trying to do. So I think we have an opportunity, you know, to continue to grow.
So, what's your ultimate goal with us?
With you, partnerships, you know, if there's ways to monetize for advertising and continue Fishing with Us.
Yeah.
You know, product placement and some funding to help us get this TV show more expansion.
So let's go back to the table.
We'll stay tuned and we'll let you know.
Be sure to check out the weekly Real Anglers podcast featuring community Kevin Brennan, interviewing fascinating people with amazing stories from all around the world. Available in both audio and video versions. Follow and subscribe at realradio.fish and roughedge.tv.
Hi, we're here with the Nature Conservancy promoting the descender devices. What we do is we have a system where we're able to release fish that are experiencing barometric trauma. That means that fish have come up from the bottom too quickly, kind of like a diver getting bends. The fish can also suffer from it. So to release them safely, what we do is we have a weight system with the rod, actually holding the rod, lowering it into the water, putting the fish back down, allowing them to decompress, and then this allows them to swim away healthy again.
We're environmental contractors. We do wetlands, we build creeks. Here's some of our work. We just got on the fish habitat structures. This is our first year here. We're just trying to put our foot in the door. Let's get our name out there. We got many shirts. So just advertising our business hats. Have a good one.
All right.
Actually, I want to show you something before I take this apart. This bait is actually called the Dudley Ned, but there's so many things you can do with this Ned. You can use it on a drop shot, so I'm going to show it to you on the drop shot here now. This, and see that little tail right there? It don't take much right there to get much movement. It's small enough. It is a smallmouth spotted bass killer, the largemouth. So see how I have it positioned on the drop shot right there? Now watch. I can turn it, and we actually have it in shad colors also. It's hard to show you with the spring, but all right, see how I turned it sideways? So now she almost looks like a, I got it vertical as like a bait fish. So you can see the tail, how the tail gives it a lot of action. You can shake it. So I wanted just a bait that would kind of imitate whatever in the fishing world. Who knows what baits imitate in the fishing world? Because now we got all these fuzzy dice, spider-looking lures, But as you can tell, with very little movement, that tail gives it a lot of action. So you can use the Dudley Ned. Again, at Proficiency is where you can find these baits. So if you're in the smallmouth or spotted bass area, you can use it vertical or horizontal. So like once it goes down, you see how he tracked it just immediately. And fishing, you don't want as much action as people think you do. See how they won't leave it alone?
So here we are in the new product showcase. This is a place where dreams can happen, meaning that you can bring your product in here and it can be picked by the judges, media judges, and judges in the industry, and it can change your life, man. This is, again, it could be your Shark Tank moment here at Icast, but the new product showcase is where you put your product out. Some people build these out of their garage, some people are like us, again, starting out of your house, and then some of them are the big manufacturers in the fishing industry to showcase the new product of the year. So this year, we put in our books, Coastal Critters, Pier Critters, Explore the Channel Islands, Kelp Forest, let's explore the Kelp Forest, Catch a Memory, you've seen before, and Wells and Friends. But the difference is this year is that it has our 2 books, 2 stickers, 2 tattoos, 2 stickers, 2 tattoos, and crayons that come along with it on the inside. And we hid them inside the books. We have a smaller label so that way it doesn't cover up any of the animation on the front. And we were in here with these other great Items were in novelty and wellness. Previously, we jotted into kids tackle, but since it's not actual fishing item that you used to fish with, we were able to put them in the novelty section. And I don't know what place we got, but again, just a great way for us to get exposure through other outlets and to show the fishing industry that we're here and what we're doing for more recruitment in fishing and outdoor recreation together in our family educational program. So Real Guppies was in the new product showcase. Again, this is our third year. We're in the novelty and wellness section, but you can see everything from fishing rods, fishing poles, fishing accessories. This kayak here was the best in show right here. This was the one. Again, these guys right here, I mean, we got tears in his eyes, but again, that could be something he created in his house with his vision and idea. Brings it out here, showcases it, gets the hardware. Next thing you know, I have all these big stores coming to you to say, hey, we'll take X amount, we'll take 1,000, we'll take 10,000, we'll take 1,000,000. And again, this guy's life could change overnight here by winning this new product showcase. So congratulations to him and everybody else that put their products in. And it's just great to see. And this is a big deal for new product, the new product showcase at Icast. And we'll be here every year with some new products, and we're having a great year so far. And it's just tremendous, really, to be around all these other dreamers and entrepreneurs and pioneers and look at the exposure that they get, man. You know, you got to come out here and do it. Is networking pay off? Absolutely, man. And this is what you got to do: is get out here with the big dogs, get in here, showcase your product. Whether you win or lose against success, is a matter of you just getting in there and getting in the arena. So we're in here. We got some other stuff to drop off. I got some more meetings to get to. Again, congratulations to the winner, and again, this is part of the new product showcase here at Icast 2025. Real Anglers Fishing Show, Community Kev, let's go. That I grew up with, so that way hopefully parents will have that nostalgia feel of our books. But on the inside, you see we have our crayons, and we have tattoos and stickers in here for branding purposes. But inside of our book is a QR code that goes to Real Anglers Fishing Show, my television fishing show. It's on YouTube and other streaming and cable networks, but the kids can watch the video and read the book. Kind of like a modern day Teddy Ruxpin is what I think, right? Today with digital technology, with education, family engagement, it's not about always catching a monster. That's why we call it Catch a Memory. It's the memories that we catch on the water. Coastal critters and pier and lake critters is about ecosystem and habitat. All of our books also have dot to dots and mazes. So again, there's problem solving in there, things that are talking about growth and development, like how does the pollywog turn into a frog. So again, as we continue to grow in life, so there's some really cool little life building lessons that go along with our children's workbook. So what we say is catch a memory, but also we lure them in with fishing, and then we brainwash them into taking over the world. We're kid tested, educator endorsed, and parent approved material. So again, it's something for the whole family to check out. Coloring books, activity books, and again, a QR code that goes to our YouTube channel so you can watch it again. Modern day Teddy Ruxpin. Check out communitykevin.com to check out Real Anglers Fishing Show. Real Guppy Outdoors is our nonprofit, and we also have a podcast called Real Radio. So Community Kevin, California's finest, coast to coast with the most. Catching memories out here, educating families, inviting you in to see just how simple and easy it is to get out and catch memories with your family. And that's it. CommunityKevin.com, Real Anglers Fishing Show, and Real Guppy Outdoors. Community Kev 2025 Icast in Orlando, Florida. Catching memories with our team. Let's go.
Ripped it in one take. I love it.
How was that?
It was great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for saying something.
a captain, and I didn't buy a boat. I kind of more just worked the deck and that stuff. And I had a great time, man. We used to have a lot of visitors that would come in from out of town, first-time fishermen. So they'd always have these questions about, what to do with their fish, how to catch them, how to rig up. So our TV show was kind of based more on showing the novice fishermen how easy fishing can be. But then we also go across California and film throughout the state. So if I go to somebody else's fishery, try to get their knowledge to see how the fish bite over there. Just because you fish right here doesn't necessarily mean that's going to transfer into the next place you're going to fish. About 3 years into our fishing, my TV show, there were some kids that needed to do some fishing where we lived out and took my kids out fishing. This little kid was like, I wish somebody would take me fishing. When I was a kid growing up, I didn't have a lot either. So I told the kid, hey, if you come out to the pier, we'll show you how to fish. So then we started growing and growing a little bit at a time. You guys part of H2? Oh, okay. Little by little, we just kept growing and growing, and then the Girl Scouts heard about us, and they started sharing the word about this kid fishing program. We would give the kids a camera called the Guppy camera, and they would film the kid fishing days, and then we would stick that in the TV show. I was covering it all out of my pocket as an exterminator, so I wanted to get some donations. I was doing a lot of networking for businesses to run advertising in our show, and they said, well, if you're a nonprofit, we could give you stuff for the program. So we started a nonprofit called Real Guppy Outdoors. About 8 years ago, we take about 8,000 participants out. We're a family engagement program, kids and their parents. We started writing children's books about 6-7 years ago. This is, I don't know if I gave you guys one of these already, but this is our children's words book. Our first one's called Catch a Memory. It's always about catching a monster. Some days you catch them, right? Some days you don't. They don't bite. But if we were to kind of highlight like a lot of shows that the fish have to bite, or you have to have all this equipment, that's not really recruiting new anglers and new families into fishing. That's what we wanted to do. So I take this into schools, teach them about, the anatomy of fishing rods and stuff. They have a little angler checklist. These ones have some cool stuff we talk about, like conservation, on what different species there are, species identification. So we do a lot of nerdy stuff that I like. Different games that they can play. What's wrong with this one? I talked to them the difference between the cormorant, the seagull, and the pelican, how they work together. Sometimes in life we got to work with people we don't get along with just to get the job done, and that's just going to be life. And then when you talk about being amazing, the kids get stuck. If you ever get stuck on something, there's bass fishing, right? If something ain't biting, you change up your everything, right? But you don't give up, right? You're like, it's 10 o'clock, these fish ain't biting, and then go to the dock, right? You're gonna figure it out. That's how life's gonna be, man. Whatever it is that you guys are going after and chasing, what we do is we lure them in with fishing, and we brainwash them into taking over the world. One thing that we have in our area is called Oceans of Opportunity. It's about business development, financial literacy, again, things about whatever business that you want to go into, like you know how to think about the lifestyle that you want to live too. I want to be a bass fisherman and I want this to pay my bills, so what do I have to do to obtain it? I got to fish X amount of, right? But you got to work. Maybe you have to work doing that so that you can invest that money back into the craft or the trade that you want. So you're investing it, right, long term. That way it doesn't happen overnight, So with our part of it, again, developing impactful leaders, we actually won an award recently for Small Business of the Year in California. This showcases like all of our participation data has been going up at our learning center. This is what we won because of our leadership, our employee relations, community impact, and innovation. And then in our program where we teach videography, a lot of collaborative efforts, man, collaborating, especially if you guys have sponsors. You guys bass fishermen?
Yeah, we've been doing bass fishing for our school, but it's like in Savannah, right on the coast. We just love the fish, so we just did it. We really, saltwater is our main game.
Oh yeah, mine too. What do you want to do out there? Do you guys have any ideas yet what you guys want to do when you have to adult?
Charter captain, there's just one dude who went to our school. He's like still really young. His name is Vince Turner.
So you got to same thing, you got to pinhead for them first, like just start as crew and work your way up, get as many hours to get your captain's license? Yeah? How old are you?
I'm 16.
You? So can you guys crew right now and start accumulating hours at your age?
Kinda. Right now we're kind of working with that. Just like trying to get money for fishing and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. You take kind of better care of your stuff, I think, when you pay for it yourself, But you're also learning these skills with your dad, these transferable skills that will pay off too. So that's pretty cool. So you go to school, full-time student, work, and fish. That's good. That's what I had to do for a while. I was a filmmaker. I went to Oxnard College. I took classes twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursday night after work. And then just kept, starting one episode. I go back and look at my original episode. It's more like a montage, and I just kept getting better, man. So you guys just keep casting and keep, you know, sticking at it, man. You'll get there, especially at your young age. You're already dedicating your time to it. So by the time you're 21, 22, you guys will be legendary boat captains. Yeah. So Georgia, I'm not all geographically knowledgeable with that. It's on the coast as well.
We were out. The goal was to just work halfway through the summer, and then after like July 4th, just fish every day.
What happened?
My rods, every single one got stolen.
No freaking way.
$3,500 worth of rods. And I was like, Dad, I gotta go back to work to get some money. Let's go buy all these things.
How'd they get stolen?
In the back of the truck. Came back and they were all gone.
Did you go to eat or something, or in front of your pad?
My friend needed to get some stuff, so we just ran in there for a second. Came back and they were all gone.
That's terrible.
Still waiting on the report, though. There might be a video. See if we can get it back out.
How many rods were this? Spinning rods? What kind? What type?
They were all like 6 days. 6 days rods. It was snapper day, actually, when we got back. Still had my truck. I was going to drive to my buddy's house and go the next day. On the way there.
We could send you a couple. Huh? You got some brown new ones I'll send you. Yeah, we'll get your information before you go. I'll give you my information. You follow up with me and I'll send you a couple. Sound good? Yeah, man. I can do that for you. And you? You still working too, or are you like, bro, you gotta go work on your own. I gotta
He's coming back. He said he's coming back. He said I want to take a break. So waking up early is the worst part.
When you want to be boat captains. You gotta get up early for
I know, but like getting up for fishing versus getting up to go dig holes and that's way different.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like when you sit up like the Undertaker. You know the Undertaker is a wrestler. Like they knock him out and then he'll just sit up. That's how I feel like when I fish. I'll just sit straight up. Like I don't even gotta wake up. Just like
working here. I'm supposed to work.
You're networking right now. See, you're networking. See, you're learning other things, right? So if you're gonna grow and be these captains where you grow, you gotta network. You know, and again, the point of if you will get up early, it's the job that you love, right? That's what we say. Go after your dreams, man. Whatever your career pathway is, just put in the time, the effort. Now we put like, oh man, you're lucky. You get to go to work on a boat. Like, lucky? Bro, you know how many hours I put into this before I got here? Ain't no luck. This is dedication and discipline right here. So yeah, I'll give you my card, okay? And then reach out to me, and I'll send you some routes, okay? All right, go after your dream. Miller? Nolan? Yeah, for sure. All right, and then I'll come fish with you guys one day. I'll bring my camera crew out. I'll go fishing on your guys' boat in a couple years. Sound good deal? Yes, sir. All right. If you like our merchandise and help support the Real Guppy Outdoor, go to our catalog at our website and check out all the Guppy Ranger stuff. Towels, workbooks, clothing, everything you can see. Everything you see on the show, you can purchase yourself at communitykevin.com for all your Real Guppy Ranger gear and apparel. Let's go.
Brought to you by Daiwa. If you want innovation and quality in your fishing products, Daiwa has what you need. AFTCO, family owned and operated, representing a tradition of high-performance, precision-built fishing gear. Channel Islands Sport Fishing, offering deep-sea fishing on quality sport fishing charter boats, and more.
All right, so we're at Party with Purpose upstairs on the second floor. A bunch of different nonprofit and organizations out here today. It's the first year they've ever done this, Party with Purpose, and they invited us, Real Guppy Outdoors, to come through. Just a way for us to get more exposure for our brand and our network. And we're not on the floor where everybody's trying to do sales and it's busy. It gives you an opportunity to really get in front of a lot of different manufacturers and companies. Again, it's the first year they've done it. Party with Purpose 2025 Icast. We were invited out of 10 vendors out of everybody else. Again, we got an opportunity to come up here. So thank you to Mark Bills with Iowa for giving us the nod. And again, we're going to just be up here showcasing our nonprofit to the rest of the fishing industry. So I'm here with President Glenn Hughes of ASA. I just wanted him to give you a quick minute of what ASA Icast is about. And again, this is our third year here as vendors. I've been here with filming, but I just wanted him to kind of give the audience a quick little rundown of Icast.
Sure. Thanks, Kevin. Well, Icast, of course, is an international convention of allied sport fishing trades. If you're in the sport fishing industry, you've got to be here at Icast. We've got over 13,000 people downstairs here today, and it's only going to get better. We have this party going on tonight. It's about celebrating the community. The sport fishing community is made up of everybody from Kevin up to the biggest manufacturer
right, that's going to do it. The 2025 Icast is in the books. Our team is ready to go home. It's been a week. We got out here Monday morning at midnight, and now we're about to get on the plane and go back to California. There goes the team. They're walking off with the goodies. There's our booth right here. Done. It's been a phenomenal day. It's been a dream come true. We brought our whole team out here. It's been meaningful in so many ways, from meeting people, new people. We got some sponsorship opportunities and partnership opportunities, watching the interns from Oceans of Opportunity and Guppy Ranger program, get to see it in action, bringing our staff, having my children here that are working with the program now, that were the original Guppy Rangers and interns, man, to see it come full circle out here. That's what it's about, family business. And again, we're toast and ready to go back to California. Again, Community Kev, Real Anglers Fishing Show, Real Guppy Outdoors, signing off for 2026 Icast. We'll see you again here next year. Let's go.